Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I will be showcasing the brand new update in Jailbreak. This is Jailbreak's biggest update ever, and this update was so insane. If you guys missed the live event, it was absolute cinema. It was so peak, and in case you missed it, they will have a replay next week most likely. Before we start the video, I would like to announce that I will be giving away a season pass to one lucky person. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment season pass to have a chance at getting a season pass. I'll be giving them away on Wednesday, June 17th, so enter in the giveaway now before it's too late. But anyways, let's explore the new things in Jailbreak. Alright, so as we're in Jailbreak, you can already tell there is new UI. This is amazing. The new UI is awesome. And a lot of people said that it kind of reminds them of the Mad City UI, which I could definitely agree with that. So I think it's really cool, honestly. And then of course we have the new season 32. We have all the prizes in here. I mentioned everything about the new season prizes in my last video. You guys should definitely check that out. But yeah, this new season is going to be awesome. And then we also have new vehicles. We have 4 new vehicles for the 5 days of 5 vehicles. We have 4 different cars, and all of them are pretty awesome. I'm going to show you guys just the $1 million car. It is sick. It's called the Fatalita. I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's super sick. It goes really fast too, so it's really awesome, and it goes really well with this hypercolor, and it also goes good with the thrusters in my opinion. But yeah, this new car is amazing. I also have the new live event rims on these. It goes so well with the car. These live event rims are super awesome. So yeah, if you guys were at the live event, you guys definitely have these rims. And then over here we have the Grommet car. It's $175,000. It's a really cool car. It's a really small car too, but I think it's definitely worth the price. And yeah, it's a pretty cool car. I would buy it, but I'm too broke, so I'm gonna have to grind for it. And then next here we have the Reaper car. It's the new motorcycle that Jailbreak added for the 5 days of 5 vehicles. It's a pretty cool looking car. It only costs $166,000. And yeah, it's a really cool car. And then next here we have the Renesis. This car costs about $200,000. It's a really nice car. I think all these cars are just great for their price. I think it's perfect. But yeah, this is the Renesis. It's a really cool looking car. Pretty basic car, but yeah. And then next here we have the Crown City. This city is insane. This was the biggest part of the update. It's a whole new revamped city. So the Crater City was absolutely destroyed, and now we have the Crown City, where the Crown Jewel, aka the casino, got revamped. There's so much in this Crown City. Let's show you guys around. Alright, so the first thing, they moved the mansion. So the mansion obviously used to be all the way over there. Now it's over here, which is really nice. I don't think anything's changed with the mansion. I think it got revamped inside a little bit. And then if you go in here, there's actually a bunch of cars right here, so you can just exit. Or I don't know where the cars went. There's usually a successor, then the 2 new cars there, but you can exit a lot easier. Makes the mansion not so cop-sided. I mean, cops could still put road spikes here, but I'm sure we'll find a way to get around that. But yeah, the mansion is right over here. And then next we have a brand new robbery. It is a small store robbery, unfortunately, but a new robbery is super awesome. It's a grocery store robbery, which is super cool. So basically you go in and it's a grocery store, normal looking grocery store, and then you go over here and you rob Epic Tank, who is another developer of Jailbreak. And yeah, you get 1,800 cash if you have VIP, and then you get 1,000 cash if you don't have VIP. But it's a pretty cool addition to the Crown City. A few years back, I actually did predict that there was going to be a grocery store robbery. I don't have any proof of me saying that, obviously, but I've just mentioned it to friends before. I was like, I can imagine Jailbreak having a grocery store robbery. I don't imagine it being a big robbery. I could see it being a small store robbery. But I was just thinking about that, and now it's actually a robbery. I don't think anybody, including myself, expected this. So it's pretty crazy, but I like it. They also added another gas station over here. This gas station is not robbable, but it's just kind of for show for the Crown City. Here's the dinosaur that they were mentioning yesterday. Asimo mentioned it. He just posted about it, and everybody was confused. They just gave it a name. I was confused what it'd be about, but I guess it's just some kind of statue they added to the game. so that's pretty cool. And then you got this gas station over here. And yeah, I think it really fits well in the Crown City. And then the last thing over here in the Crown City is that they moved the cargo port near the oil rig. So it's pretty cool over here. I think this is actually a perfect spot for it. I also heard that they reduced prices for the private jets. So if you're ever trying to escape in a private jet, they reduced prices to make it more affordable. So that's awesome. And then yeah, the oil rig is right here still. It never moved. It also got revamped a tiny bit. And then the last thing in the Crown City is that they removed Crater Bank, which was expected, but yeah, that definitely does make it harder to grind Hyper Green. Alright, the next thing here is the volcano base revamp. This revamp is absolutely insane. The hallway here is like super long and big. It's super cool, and then you go in and you have the normal spot right here where you turn in your money, and then you have the gates that go out to the Rising City. You have the crime boss area, you have the exit, and then you have the Crown City area where you exit out. And then right here at the exit there's train tracks, meaning that the cargo train actually goes through the volcano base, which is super cool. And then right here you have the normal exit area, and then in here is the level 4 area, which you can't access until you get to level 4. So yeah, this volcano base revamp is absolutely insane, and it's super awesome. I also forgot to mention, once you go towards the Crown City, there's this Jailbreak news station, and there's a timeline. So chapter 1 beta, this was the first map when Jailbreak first came out, and then chapter 2 when they added oceans and expanded the map a little bit. And then chapter 3 when they added the mansion, the CEO, back in 2022, and back when they added Crater City and stuff. And now we're entering chapter 4 in Crown City, where the map is not as big anymore, I would say, but everything is definitely a little bit more crammed. The Crown City is huge, but not as much as Crater City. But Crater City just had like a lot of unnecessary room, and I think that's what made the Crater City so big. But I think the Crown City is way better, and it's perfect. Alright, another update is that they revamped the power plant. So if you don't recognize this power plant looks a lot similar to how it first looked when the power plant first became a robbery. So yeah, I did not expect a power plant revamp, and they also moved it a little bit farther over here. But yeah, they revamped it completely, and if you go inside, it's super huge. So you go down here, and then you'll fall, and then you'll go down here, and then you'll go down here, and yeah dude, it's huge. And then you'll do the normal power plant code, and then you'll exit over here, and then once you get over here, you're towards the exit, and then you can get out of the power plant and go turn in your money. And yeah, this power plant revamp is insane, and it's really cool in my opinion. Alright, the next thing we have here is a tomb revamp. So they also revamped the tomb, and if you go inside, it looks normal, and then you go in here and the hallways are normal, and then you go in here and it looks a little bit different. I think there's less arrows that like shoot at you now, so that's pretty cool. And then you go up here, and then you do this, and then you go right here, get your jewels, and then they updated this a little bit, so it looks a lot cooler in here in my opinion. Yeah, if you just go down, it looks a little bit different, and yeah, it looks super awesome. And then you can go 2 different directions. I'm just gonna go this direction to see where it takes me to, and then you go up, which is pretty awesome. I don't think you were able to, you know, go up back then in the tomb, but now you get to go up. And then yeah, you just keep going. They added diamonds inside of here, which makes it really cool. I think it definitely fits in with the theme of the tomb. And then you get towards the end, and then once you are done, you get to collect your cash. And then this is actually a new tomb exit, and it's located near the Rising City, like where the police station is, and where like near the J store a little bit. So yeah, they added a new tomb exit, which is really awesome. And then over here we got another prison revamp. So the headquarters of the police looks a lot like how the OG police headquarters used to look, like with the white color. So I think that's really awesome. And then if you go inside of the prison, you can actually see that the prison cells and like everything got revamped, so it's not as big anymore, which is super awesome. Yeah, I think it was just too big before. And then one of the last things we have here is that they updated bounties, so you're actually able to get $25,000 bounties now. and this is super huge for cops. If you're bounty hunting, this is super huge. Any of you bounty hunters, I've done that before and it's really fun. And yeah, you'll be able to get way more money now because the bounties have been increased. Okay, I actually didn't realize this till now, but this is a big orb. There was a big orb in the live event if you guys saw it, but there's a big orb right here in like the police station or the police base where you can like launch a nuke and everything. But there's this big orb, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And then they have the map right here where you can see other criminals. I think it's really cool. And the last thing here, there is a new nuke reward. So it's not a skin or texture, it's actually a new tire. So very interesting new prize. But if you get level 10, you can launch a nuke and then you'll get that prize, and so will everybody else in the server. And they also added new mansion rewards, and same for the soccer goal. If you make a soccer ball in the goal, then you get a new reward now. So yeah guys, that is absolutely everything in this new update. This new update is amazing. This is probably one of the best updates, or the best update that they've ever had. The live event was awesome. This new update is awesome, and I will definitely be grinding this new event just because it's gonna be so fun. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this new update. And yeah, if you guys want that season pass for the giveaway, let me know down in the comments below. Comment season pass if you want to enter the giveaway, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.